What film are we showing tonight?
We are not showing a film.
Oh.
We are showing something that you really can't get in a can. We are showing something which is just about the most fabulous show you'd ever see in Australia.
Ooh.
You talk about long runs with no Nanette doing so well, which it is, of course, but runs like that pale into insignificance when you think of Lay Girls.
Oh.
Now, Lay Girls has been running for 11 years in Sydney. Oh, incidentally, that's cinnamon. That's cinnamon.
Is it?
Yeah.
Have you got nutmeg there and...
That's Elka. And the piece de resistance is the leader of the troupe, Stan Munro. And there's Stan.
Of course, Lay Girls, as we know, is a drag show. And these are all men.
But it's not a drag of a show.
Oh, no, it's a bright show.
I've seen it in Sydney, I've seen it in Melbourne.
I've seen the Sydney one. I haven't been to the Melbourne one yet, but now I think I will.
Well, the Melbourne one is absolutely tremendous. Every time you go, it's like something. Now, it sounds like an ad. It's not. It's a tremendous show. The thing I want to get across is the fact that...
There's a lot of surprises in the show, especially when they strip. Really.
It really has to be seen to be believed.
Yeah.
Contortionists aren't on the bill, but you'd think they were. But... That was your line. The show is really tremendous, this Lay Girls show, but the women in the audience who go to see the show, and you ladies watching at home tonight, will not be able to believe your eyes. That's why we showed you the close-ups, because the makeup is fantastic. But I do want you to remember, as you see this number, that all the performers on the show tonight, in this next segment, are gentlemen. They are not ladies. They are gentlemen in every sense of the word. They are men.
Right.
Okay?
I'm ready.
So here it is. The Kennedy Show presents a sneak preview of Lay Girls.
Every man to his own individual taste, we say, but we don't want to stand here and waste away. We wish there were more of us, but out of the four of us, one ought to do. If you don't like one of us, and if you care for none of us, we're not wrong. It's you. If you don't see what you want up here, lay down, brother, you're dead. If you don't see what you want up here, you should have stood in bed. Dig this action and don't be bored. Look at this assortment, live smorgasbord. If you don't see what you want up here, lay down, brother, you're dead. If you don't see what you want up here, you should go back to school. Now, if you don't see what you want up here, you're one cat who's cool. Now, we want to warn you to be on your guard. This is one thing you can't get with your credit card. If you don't see what you want up here, you should go back to school. What you want up here, it must be out of print. Sing it, baby. If you don't see what you want up here, you need a brand new flint. Look at this equipment. We don't toss it around. I'd like to see the Russians get this off the ground. If you don't see what you want up here, it must be out of print. What you want up here, get yourself a debutante. If we hold no appeal, speak up, the time is ripe. We've got a fellow backstage who might be more your type. You don't see what you want up here, don't admit it, you fool. And we don't impress you. Good night and heaven bless you. As Claire Booth told Henry, that's life. If you don't see what you want up here, you must be with your wife. One more time.
From the Melbourne production of Lay Girls. And Bert, who is very good at this kind of thing, is centre stage in our sound stage here in Melbourne with Lay Girls.
And I thought you'd like to meet personally the performers that you've just seen performing. What's your name?
Ian.
Hello, Ian. Your name?
Robert.
Hi, Robert.
David.
Hi, David.
David.
Two Davids. What's your surname?
Flint.
David Flint and David
Cox.
Good. Hi. Two Davids there. And Robert. Hi, Robert. Nice to see you. I need no introduction to our next not lovely, but a charming, a great performer. The star of Lay Girls, Stan Munro. Hi, Stan.
How are you?
Stan and I have known each other now for quite a number of years. Really? In the business.
Man and boy.
That's right. Stan, not only have you starred in the Melbourne production of Lay Girls, but also, it seems strange calling you Stan. You don't mind me calling you Stan, do you?
No, I don't mind. Actually, I was wondering what to call you.
Just call me. Stan, you've also appeared in the Sydney production of Lay Girls, haven't you?
Well, actually, do you mind if I get rid of these?
Not at all. Lovely. You don't use your own, do you? No.
No, well, what nature has forgotten, I fill up with cotton.
Stan, let me ask you
Do you mind if I have a cigarette?
Certainly. Would you hold my stand, Mike? My mic stand.
I'll hold anything.
There you are.
Thank you. I've left mine in the machine.
Would you like it lit?
Yes, why not?
Yeah.
You're fumbling, Bert. What's wrong?
Well, it's just unusual, Stan, to see you under these circumstances. There you go. Right.
What are they? Oh, I prefer a camel. I think.
I'm sure you get one, too. Stan!
What? You didn't say that the last time.
Stan, I want to ask you a serious question.
Yes.
When you're working at Lay Girls, do you find that many people in the audience forget what you are, and after the show, well, what can you say? I suppose proposition.
No, not really. Some woman said to me the other night, she said, Stan Munro, I love you. Nobody could touch you. I said they could, but nobody wants to.
You're married, Stan?
No, but what are you doing later?
No. Oh, well, but yeah, well, I don't know what to say now. You're engaged?
Yes, that's
Yeah.
right. Mm.
And who's the lucky girl?
I don't know. If I told you, she'd be embarrassed, I
Of
think.
course, you will. Don't
Yes.
mention him. Don't mention her. Don't mention her at all, Stan. Stan, it's rather hard talking here because I know, you look quite beautiful, I must say that.
Thank you.
But there's a little difference, isn't there?
Well, there is, actually. Look, don't worry, Bert. Just treat me like a woman, but with a difference. Not a very big one, but...
This is the most amazing experience. It really is. It really is. Hello. Hi. Yes. I've got a rearguard action too. Stan, thank you very much indeed for bringing the performers here with you.
Well, it's been a pleasure, actually, to sort of come on here tonight. I've never met Graham Kennedy. He's sitting over there right now, and I've never ever met him. Hello, Graham.
Hello, Stan.
Don't get jealous.
And you know Peter?
Yes, we met.
Peter's on the right. That's Patricia Smith.
It's Patricia and Kathy over here.
No, it's a pleasure working here tonight, because as you know, we have been in Melbourne for 3 years. Our show in Sydney has been down there for about 10 years. We're at the Ritz Hotel in St Kilda.
Yeah, and of course in Sydney, here at Lay Girls in the Cross. And Sammy
Yes,
Lee has
that's
done a
right.
great job with both shows. So
Well, actually, in Sydney, they have been running for about 10 years. We've been running 3 years, and on this Saturday night, I do hope you come along.
Yep.
We're having our 150,000th
What?
customer.
Oh, lovely.
That deserves an applause.
Yeah.
Come on.
So don't forget, it's Lay Girls, Sammy Lee's Lay Girls at the Ritz Hotel here in Melbourne, and Lay
Can
Girls...
I say hello to my friends in Sydney?
Yeah, sure.
Hi.
Hi.
Actually, Bert, you know, I've seen you comparing so many sort of...
Yeah, I do a lot of them, I know. And you've
I
got
know.
it, yeah.
And you sort of seem ill at ease. You're fiddling with yourself and everything.
Well, it's better to do it that way, I guess, than rather interfere with you, Stan. So, I want to thank you for coming along tonight. I know you've got a second show to do at the Ritz.
Well, we have got a show at 10:30. I know you must feel terribly sort of embarrassed.
I do.
I've seen you with so many gorgeous girls. I mean, I like girls, but they're not as good as the real thing.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I want you to relax, because actually, I don't know whether Graham or Peter would agree with me. I think Bert could sort of, do you think so, with the wig on and everything? He's got the stance for it, hasn't he?
Yeah, why don't you try it?
Right, let's try it.
Well, actually, before we go, I would like to sort of reveal that I am a man.
Yep, sure.
Do you mind if I show everything?
Oh, no, what are you going to do?
Well,
No, don't reveal, no.
No?
We'd just like to thank you, Stan, very much
no,
indeed.
well, I would.
And-
I'd like to.
No, please don't
No,
reveal, Stan,
please,
whatever you
I'd
do.
love to.
Don't reveal.
You think I should, Graham?
I think you should.
Yes.
Let it all hang out.
Let it all hang out?
Yeah.
What's not happening is that this is all a dream.
Bert, whatever is going to happen, it better be
It's going to
pretty
happen very
quick.
quickly, yes.
Yeah.
Because we're losing
All
Sydney.
righto.
Thanks, man, very much indeed. Thanks, Charles. Thank you, man.
The Graham Kennedy Show. Thank you, Pete, the lay girl. Very nice to see Pete.